Cell phones. They're everywhere.
Not in school.
It is a distraction.
What was once considered a luxury is now an essential for high school students across the nation. Since the popularization of smartphones in the early 2000s, there has been an increasing struggle in our school systems to control the students' urge to check their cell phones during class. With updates and new features seemingly coming out almost every week, the question is being asked on whether or not educators should change their cell phone policies. We go now to several students, teachers, and just regular people to see what they have to say on this issue. We start off at the home of the Eagles, Los Altos High, where we meet Susana Herrera. As an English teacher, she has a set guideline on when cell phone usage is appropriate.
If we're doing that, those few minutes before class, it actually can really build a relationship with people. I like teaching in groups. I like people to interact. Hey, how's it going? And phones would prevent that. Laptops would prevent that.
We then leave Los Altos High School to the streets of downtown Los Altos to get a different opinion.
If you want to really learn, you don't need a cell phone. I'm sure it's helpful sometimes. Outside of school, fine, But in school, they still have books.
While most people don't agree with the concept of phones in the classroom, others were able to see them as a good resource for people to use.
I think there's plenty of ways that a cell phone can help. There's phenomenal educational apps, and it does provide answers with the click of a button, but I do think that it takes away from the learning and the engagement experience.
We then came back to the school to get some insight on what students think about cell phone policy.
Honestly, I think it's not a big deal. It's really up to us if we want to pay attention or if we want to focus in class.
Other students didn't have such an optimistic view on cell phone use.
Students shouldn't use cell phones. It can be a distraction, especially when teachers giving up important details.
For New Media Literacy, this has been Daniel Ramirez.